Good morning.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. We are late recording this week.
That is a true story.
Yeah. Thank you, snow days and sick kids.
Yeah. And also I was sick too, so that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that.
So normally we record this on like a Monday or Tuesday. And it's Friday.
hmm
So we're
hmm
doing great, people. You know what? Cheers to surviving what is always the worst week in winter. So
Yeah.
we did it.
We did it. We made it. We
So
survived the
good.
cold. We
Yeah.
survived the snow that you all got. We didn't get, I mean, we got some, but not as much
Yeah.
as you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So we didn't have any snow days.
Oh, see, it's the cold that I can't do. I'm fine with the snow. It's
hmm
annoying, but it's fine. But it's the freezing Arctic blast cold that I just cannot stand. It
Yeah.
just hurts my soul.
But I agree, and I've said that about like coming back into, all four seasons. I think the
Hmm.
snow is really pretty, and I will
Yeah,
take the snow
yeah.
over the negative degree temperatures
Oh, for
without
sure.
snow, especially because when it's
For
just
sure.
freaking cold without snow, what are
Hmm.
we doing? Why?
Right, right. Exactly. It's not like the kids can go outside and play in it because it's too cold to
Mm-mm.
do anything, so we're all stuck inside. Although I will say, benefit of all of our, so we have cold days, so benefit of some of our cold days here that we had off of school is that then I got to sleep in, which was much
Oh.
needed when I had a slower week at work and I wasn't feeling great. So, there's always going to be good, I feel like, that we need to
hmm
find in every situation. And that I feel like is the good in the situation on this one.
That is the good, and that's the good of you having older kids
Yes.
because mine were home for 2 days, and I did not, in fact, get to sleep in. That's
Yes,
okay.
I did. Yes. We've like our youngest, she just knows. She wakes up early, but she knows to just let me sleep. So it's fine. She
Yeah.
does her thing. She reads her book. She watches her iPad. Sometimes she'll come grab breakfast and then I'll roll out. I found that my sweet spot for waking up is like 7:45 to 8. Like I need the
Okay.
sun to rise, and
hmm
that's like my favorite when I don't have to set my alarm. It's not like I'm sleeping till 10, but I've
hmm
just given myself a little bit of a nice slow morning.
Yeah. And see, I feel like if I wake up on my own, I'm usually up by like 7:15.
Yeah,
Like it's
you're an early
rare.
bird. Yeah.
I'm an early bird. It's rare for
Yeah.
me to sleep late. But
Yeah.
even like my 5-year-old, she comes in. And always, anytime she wakes up, she comes in and asks if she can be awake, if she can go to the bathroom. And I'm like, just go. It's fine. Just go.
Right?
You're home. Like,
Right?
do your thing, man. You don't have to come
You
wake
don't
me up.
you don't need my permission. Just go to the bathroom. It's fine.
Yeah, go ahead. But she will not get it. I don't know why. She just does not She's like, "Oh, I'm awake. I need to wake you up." And I'm like, "Thank
Right.
you. Thank you so
Right.
much." But you don't.
Right. Exactly.
You
Thank you.
don't.
We're good.
Yeah.
Blanket permission to always just go to the bathroom by yourself.
Yep, always. You got it.
Yeah. Okay, so what else has been going on this week?
Um, well, we have to talk about algorithms
Oh yeah.
because when Tiffany and I were talking earlier in the week, trying to figure out, what we're going to talk about this week, because we're
Yeah.
kind of just hodgepodging it today.
Yeah, today's a
Um,
hodgepodge day, guys. There's no theme, so
no,
just come along for the ride. It's fine.
yeah, it's coffee chat, casual, whatever. Um, but we have to talk about the anglerfish, which I know wasn't really on your algorithm,
It
but
was a little bit, but like the fact that you're like, we need to talk about it, I was like, okay. I think it was way more on your algorithm than it was on mine. So tell me about the anglerfish.
Okay, so first, when I first saw it, I remember sending it to you because I was like, "Oh my
Hmm.
gosh, this is terrifying," right? Because they
Hmm.
call it like, what do they call it? The devil or so. I don't know what they call it.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But I'm thinking it's the size that we all saw in Finding Nemo, where it's huge because it was such a zoomed in video. And so you're looking at it and it's terrifying thinking of this fish coming up from the bottom because the ocean is terrifying when
Yeah.
you think about it. We have no idea what is in the depths of the ocean. We don't know
Right.
what's going on. And it's,
Right.
a little scary. It's a
Yeah.
little bit of the unknown. So
Yeah.
to see this, what appeared to be a giant thing was terrifying. And then I saw the video of the actual people, and it was like
That's
this
big.
big. Oh, and then I wanted to cry, and I did cry because you think about this tiny little fish
Mm-hmm.
swimming all the way from the bottom where she lived to the
Yep.
top.
Yep.
Oh, oh my God. It brought me to tears, and it was so sad. Like I'm crying over a tiny little fish, but it's so sad. It worked so hard to come up to the
Uh-huh.
light. Oh, this tiny
There
little thing.
there was a beautiful story behind it, which I do has
Yes.
been on my algorithm a little bit more, probably because we talked about it. And then and then now it starts to show up. Yep. Um, but it was a beautiful story about it being in the dark and coming to see the light before it dies. And I will say there was a beautiful poetry to it. And I also thought, like when the first thing came out, I was like, what is happening? Like that thing is
Yes.
massive. And then I think I saw it quicker than you because I saw the like video where it's like this big, and I was like, oh, that's like nothing.
Never mind.
That's
Yeah.
like we could bat that away with our hands. Like, we're good.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay,
But isn't
so
that fun?
yeah.
It's Finding Nemo.
Oh yeah.
We all learned.
I thought
We
it was
learned
huge.
incorrectly.
Like I thought it was at least like this big.
Me
Like if
too.
you're listening on the podcast, I'm like, 15, maybe 2 feet. Like I thought it
Yeah.
was this massive thing. No, it's like 2 inches.
Hmm. Hmm. So
I know.
sweet.
Isn't that funny how algorithms work though? Mine has been recently, and I try not, I don't know why, but mine has been the asteroid. Have you seen the asteroid?
I've seen a few things about it only because I
Uh-huh.
follow a lot of like the NASA people for
Yeah.
my 7-year-old. So I've
Yeah.
seen a little bit about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine has started to pop up and I'm like, the problem is like I don't want it to like be my algorithm because I'm like, it's 7 years. Like we've seen this movie. We'll figure it out. Bruce Willis
Yeah.
will swoop in. It's fine. Like we're gonna be fine. But then like I really do like to go to the comments and read. And that's like what a lot of people are saying. They're like, been here, it's fine, no big deal. Um,
Hmm.
so that's like really where I don't know. And then mine's all like, I don't know, manifesting and money and all the things and business. Mine's a lot of business, honestly, of like positive business and how to, I don't know, how to like work on Canva for your business. I don't know, mine's really boring.
Okay, so again, older sister, younger sister.
Yeah.
Tiffany, and still, I mean, I'm going to be 33 next week, so I should probably grow up a little bit, but at the same time, I'm just a baby, okay?
It's fine.
So
It's fine.
my algorithm is full of like SNL and, Love is Blind. The new season is out and it's very exciting.
Yeah.
90 Day, because Tyler and I love 90 Days. So
Yeah.
like, my algorithm is, that's not it.
It's okay.
But that's okay.
It's
It's fine.
okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal.
Yeah,
It's not a
yeah.
big deal.
I keep you in the know.
Yeah.
Speaking of to the comments, you guys, I'm gonna post a story and I want you all to watch it because Tiffany and I were crying laughing last night. Okay, so she sends me this video.
Let
I'm
me
gonna
give you,
post it.
hold on. Let me give you the background. So Mel is like a trainer, a personal trainer, and so she oftentimes used to post these like fun challenges
Hmm.
that you would see on Instagram, and I don't usually see those because they're not in my algorithm. Well, this one popped up and I was like, oh my gosh, the song is catchy, this looks challenging, like Mel could totally rock this. I would totally like fall on my butt, but it's fine, Mel could totally rock this. Did not even pay attention to anything,
Hmm.
sent it over to
Hmm.
Mel, and I said, Mel, get
Yeah, Mel, get
it.
it, is what you said. And I watched this video and I instantly went, hmm. This is a to the comments type of video because there's a very clear reason that this man posted this video, and I'm hoping that you all understand what I'm saying, but again, I'm gonna post it so that you guys know. But to your credit, I showed it to Tyler and he did not see what I saw.
Okay, see,
Okay,
like,
so he missed it too, so I'll give it to you. But I did. I as soon as I saw it, this man is doing the challenge, yes, but this is also
hmm
one of those videos where he posted this because of other reasons that you could see in the video. Okay? I'm just gonna leave it at that. Leave it PG. And
Yep.
as soon as I saw it, that's what I said. Oh, I need to read these comments. Opened up the comments, and sure enough, it was full of what I saw. And so all I said to Tiffany was, Tiff, read the comments.
I literally was crying laughing. And then and like obviously all of our algorithms are different. So Kevin's like, "What are you laughing?" Like I was cackling. I was like, and our middle son was in the room, so I couldn't be like, "Oh my gosh, here's the comments." So I had to be like, "Hold on, let me send you this video." And then when I saw what I had said to Mel of get it, I like there was like mascara running down my face. Like I could not even. Like sometimes I feel like I am just a little bit too naive and a little bit too sheltered, even at 40, whatever I am, 42 or 43. I just think that sometimes I don't see things like right as they are.
But it's actually really true. Tiffany is the sweetest and most innocent person ever. The first time that I was in New York City with Tiffany, she had her youngest, a baby, okay? And we're
Mhm.
shopping, and all of
Yeah.
a sudden we turn around and Tiffany is gone. And she's following this man to an alley. And we're like, Tiffany, what are you doing? And she goes, well, he said he was going to give me a purse. And we were like, Marie, you are not in Omaha. Don't follow random people.
I think that there is good in everybody, okay? It's fine. He just wanted to sell me a purse. It was going to be a cute knockoff. It was great. It was all I could afford back then.
And it was so sweet and innocent and cute, but
It's fine.
yeah,
It's fine.
we
It's
were all
fine.
there. We were all there to save you, protect
It's
you.
fine. It's fine. Okay. So this actually, I did have a question for you. I did come prepared with
Oh,
one question for you.
okay.
When you are reading a book, okay,
Okay.
or watching a movie or watching a show, are you constantly thinking about what is going to happen or like what like the twist is, or like say you're watching like The Sixth Sense for the first time. Did you
hmm
figure it out beforehand or were
hmm
you constantly surprised?
No, I always figure it out beforehand, and
Okay.
I'm sure it drives Tyler crazy.
Yeah. Does he
Every
not?
every show. He doesn't. No,
Okay.
he doesn't. No.
So I wonder if this is an oldest versus youngest thing again. Like we might need to track this back to it because Kevin, my husband, always figures it out, whatever it is, like he'll figure it out. So I've started like he has been able to be getting audiobooks recently. So, and I'm a huge reader. So I'm like, oh, read this one. Oh, read this one. So he's been like, I'm like, just so I can talk about it with you. And he's like, what are you reading? I'm like, oh, it gets so good. See if you can see the ending. He always gets the ending, but I'm like, he's like, aren't you like thinking about this stuff? And I'm like, no, literally, like movie, book, TV show. I'm like the innocent child that's like, oh, what? How did that happen? Where did that come from? like I'm thinking of like, remember like, okay, Frozen 2, when like Olaf is telling the story and
hmm
the general is like, what? No way! Like, that
Yes.
is how I watch shows. That is how I read books. I'm like, oh, I did not see that coming. Where did that come from? I'm shocked, and I'm truly, truly shocked by all of it. And then my husband's like, how did you not see that coming? And I'm like, how did you see it coming? It blows my mind every time. Like, I'm just constantly surprised.
It has to be an oldest versus youngest because that is me. And I think it drives Tyler crazy because Kevin is not a yapper, okay? So
Yeah.
he is figuring it out in his head.
Hmm.
I am a yapper, okay?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
when
yeah.
Tyler and I watch TV or movies or anything, I talk a lot.
Yeah.
And I outwardly process it. And so
Hmm.
as we're watching, I'm like, do you think this is going to happen? Do you think they're doing this because of this? Do you think that that's because of that? Like the whole, we could be watching a reality show, okay? We could be watching Love is Blind, and I'll be like, "Oh, you know what? This guy's going to do this and this girl's going to do this." And I'm right. I'm always right. I know.
Hmm.
Which sometimes is hard because when I'm watching like fantasy style stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
um, it makes it hard to read because my brain is constantly like trying to figure out what's going to happen next. And
Yeah.
so then I kind of get lost in that and I have to be like, "Wait, come back to the actual story. Like
Right.
what are we
Right.
reading?"
Right. No. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. Luckily, Kevin does, he will keep it in his head. And then at the end, he'll be like, I totally saw that coming. I'm like, what? How did you see that coming? Like, what are you talking about? He's like, how did you not? I'm like, because I wasn't thinking about it. I'm literally just like along for the ride, which is funny because that is actually like the anti oldest child. I'm just along for the ride. But I wonder if it's because when I am reading a book, when I'm watching TV, when I'm watching a movie, like that is my time to let my brain rest and just go along for the ride. And
Hmm.
versus like in real life, I'm like, okay, we have to have this all planned. Let's go. We have all our different scenarios. No, when I am in the zone of just along for the ride, being entertained, it's amazing. And it is kind of like a mini little break for me. So I'm like, don't surprise me. It's great. I love it.
Huh. I wonder, okay, I think it maybe it's kind of like how when you're the oldest, you go through life like for the first time, right? You're the
Yeah, yeah,
first one to do all of the things. And as the youngest, I'm watching all of you go through
yeah,
these things and do
yeah,
these things. So then when it's
yeah.
my turn, I'm like, okay, I've seen A, B, C, and D. What's mine gonna look like?
Right. Yes, that could be. Whereas
You
I'm
know,
like, well, we'll figure this out.
here we go.
I don't know
Jumping
what's going to
in.
happen, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Yeah. No, that's me. It's
Yeah.
I have to guess. I have to know. I have to talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need like our audience to weigh in on which one they
Hmm.
are and their birth order because now I want to know, is this a youngest? I did not actually go into this thinking it would be a youngest versus an oldest thing. I really was just
Yeah.
like, do people actually like think this much while they're watching TV?
Hmm.
Or like am I just so naive that I'm constantly surprised at everything? Like, I'm shocked. What? It's crazy.
What? No way.
That's amazing. I don't know. I don't know. So now I want to know. I'd like people to weigh in,
Hmm.
and I'd like our middles to weigh in because we don't have any middles on this.
Mm-mm.
So,
No.
middles, let us know which way you go towards during
Speak
all of
up,
it.
middles. We know
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah.
got a loud voice.
Yeah.
Use
Oh,
it.
you know what else I was gonna say? We did figure out our book of
Oh
the month
yeah.
for March. Okay, so we're gonna go with fiction this month, and then maybe
Hmm.
next month we'll go back to personal development or, whatever. But this month we're gonna go with Variation by Rebecca Yarros. And okay, so Rebecca Yarros, obviously, she is having a moment right now with all of her books, with the Iron Flames and the Fourth Wings and the Onyx Storms and
Hmm.
everything else that she writes. But she also doesn't just write fantasy. She writes other books which are like capture your attention good. So I grabbed this one, actually read it in I think 2 days. It is about a professional ballerina. And if you don't know, me and Mel grew up taking ballet. So super exciting. And I cannot wait for you to dive into this one. So okay, so everybody get The Variation by Rebecca Yarros, and we will discuss it in March. I'm very excited about it. I'll probably even do a reread of it. So
Yeah.
that way, fresh, because I just read it a
I
couple
have
weeks
not.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have not read it, so I'm excited to pick it up and read it.
Yeah.
So we got to get to the library this week.
Right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and it's going to be
Mm-hmm.
warmer here at least next week. So it's like our fake spring that gives us hope
Oh,
for surviving the rest of the winter. And then I'm sure it'll get cold again. But you know what? We're just going to one day at a time, we're going to live up with the 50s and 60s and then call it good. And then we're going to survive. And then we're going to get rid of all of like the junk. I need it. I need a little bit of sunshine and warmth.
totally. We thankfully have
Hmm.
sunshine and we've had it this week. So I have been doing, I think it's like a Swedish thing,
Hmm.
Swedish or Norwegian, I can't remember, where
Yeah.
they open their windows for 10 minutes a day
Yes.
in the winter. I've
That's
been
smart.
doing that and it feels really good to get
Yeah.
fresh air in the house. I mean, it's really
Yeah.
cold,
Yeah.
but it is really nice. So I
It is.
recommend.
I will say that is it's not the advantage of it being so arctically cold, but it
Hmm.
is arctically cold because there are no clouds. So you do at least have the sunshine. So there have been days like my dog loves it where the way our house faces, the sun comes in the afternoon, so you can like lay on the floor in the sunshine and
Mm,
that's really warm, which is way better than gray skies. So if you have snow, you have gray skies. If you have freezing cold temperatures, you at least have the sun. So again, there's going to be good in all of the situations. We just have to find it. So,
that's, yes, find the
right?
good. That's the goal, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's what we're
Always.
all trying to do is find
Always.
the good.
Every single
Use
day.
use the fancy
Hmm.
dishes, wear the
Hmm.
fancy clothes. Speaking
Yep.
of, my girls are great about that. They both went to school today in Wicked costumes because
Oh, fabulous.
why not? We are
Yeah.
very pro wear your fancy clothes.
Yeah. Absolutely. Why
And they do
wouldn't
it
you?
every chance they can.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely, as they should, because this life
Yes.
is meant to be celebrated.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
There's a way to go.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, well, we'll be I think that's it. I think we'll
Okay.
be back next week. Hopefully earlier.
Yes.
Provided all of our kids stay in school, everybody is well, no more snow, no more Arctic blasts. We're all good. It's gonna be great.
Yes. Today's a short episode. Quick little, hey, how are
Check in.
ya?
Yep.
And then next week we'll be back, sans snow kids and sick kids, hopefully. So back to
Cheers to
routine.
that. Cheers to that. All
All
right.
right.
Don't forget to like us, rate us, subscribe to our channel, share with your friends because that's how we get all this amazing stuff out there. So, okay,
Mm-hmm.
have a great week, guys.
All right,
Bye.
bye guys.